this video, I'm going to show you how me and Damien are taking his business from $100 a year to $200,000 a year in just 1 hour. Watch this video. It's going to be insanely in-depth, breaking down every single piece of his business, from his offer, content, sales, lead generation, everything. I guarantee you're going to learn a lot. So sit down, take some notes for the next hour, and I guarantee you're going to learn something.
Sick. So what we're gonna do today, we are gonna walk through um everything in your business. So I know that you recently started, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For context, walk me through like where you were upcoming before we started working together. How long were you coaching for? What success did you have, and what problems ultimately made you work with me?
Uh, where I was at, I was doing it for about a little bit over a year, and my biggest issue is the fact that I just wasn't being able to put out content that was getting me leads. And what made me come to you is just the fact that you were helping me out so much, and you helped me with that offer talking about the hockey
Yep.
parents
Talk more about that.
because yeah, the I was I was kind of trying to get at the hockey kids because I have a history playing hockey,
Hmm.
and I shortly found out that the hockey kids, they don't have money for themselves. And
Right.
then you sent me that free video on YouTube, and you were talking about a guy that he was doing the same thing, but it was soccer, and
Hmm.
you told him to go for the soccer parents, and that kind of just snapped, and I was like, hockey parents, holy
Hmm.
crap. And then I worked with a few hockey kids and realized that, like, I didn't actually like doing that kind of coaching, like
Right.
hockey based. I'd rather do more hypertrophy and type of stuff like that, strength and hypertrophy just all around, rather than like hockey based workouts and such. Just because I like bodybuilding style more. So
Hmm. And you were coaching for like around a year. Like
yeah.
how many clients and how much money did you make in that span?
I probably had around upwards to 10 different people I was working with, and I made less than $100 in total.
Right, yeah. You're charging really no num really low numbers, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Like I made So what I did, I had a whole package built out in Everfit,
Hmm.
and then I was like making videos advertising it as hockey-based training, blah blah blah.
Yep.
And I think I sold one for $10, another package for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold two for $20 and one for $10.
Yeah. And like I guess like now like coming into this, right? Now like we know like where you were before. You were coaching for like a year and you never really like were able to make big profit off it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it was basically just like a side thing. You know what I mean? Like you weren't even making enough
yeah,
money for it to be like your job. Now coming into it, you've been with me for what? I think like maybe 2 weeks.
like week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 weeks now. Like, and how much have you learned in these last 2 weeks?
Oh, I've actually learned a lot. Like the biggest thing is pain points and
Hmm.
just understanding my ideal client, which we built out.
Yep.
So now every time I make a video, I'm like talking to that specific guy rather than that big
Yes,
whole
sir.
group of people.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because like already, man, like you have the knowledge for it, right? A hundred
Yeah.
percent. Like you can get people amazing results. I already know that, and you had a great transformation yourself. Now with working together for only 2 weeks now, we're really gonna go into it. We're gonna go through everything and map out exactly how we're gonna get you to like 10 to 30K a month now before we're done with our coaching. All right.
Yeah.
So jumping into it, you can see my screen, correct?
Hmm.
Perfect. Like, what's your main offer and who is it for right now?
Uh, Main offer is to help you put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle without too much time in the gym. And
Yep.
then like the ideal client is like 20 or like 18 to 21-year-old blue collar workers that just don't have a lot of time due to work.
Right. Blue. Holy, my typing is really bad. Okay. Yeah, 100%. Like blue collar workers and with the objective of like getting in shape because or getting in shape without having to spend a whole bunch of time in the gym because they're busy at work.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, what like what outcomes are you actually promising? I know you said like 10 to 15 pounds. Go more in
Yeah.
depth on that.
Uh, better energy overall. Uh, I think I said dream physique in the last call.
Yep.
Uh, what else? Trying to think. Yeah, that's it. This like the whole offer part is honestly a issue that I've been having with
Yeah, 100%.
like trying to like get it across like how does it benefit you as a
Right.
whole?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because that's like all I can really think of off the
hmm
top of my head.
I'll have you say like one more, and then we'll kind of go through it and figure this out.
So what I say, better energy, dream physique, better strength,
hmm
like strength gains, yeah.
So, when it
And
comes to what outcomes you actually do, here, did you have one more? Or no?
or no, I didn't.
Okay.
You're good.
When it comes to actual outcomes, a good way that you can think about it is like what what does that give them? For example, I help you build like your offer, right? Build out your content, build out your sales thing, but like what does all of that give you? It gives you like a business that's going to last you a long time. Everything like that, right? That's going to bring
Yeah.
you a whole bunch of money, everything like that. So I guess like what does better energy give them? What does having their dream physique give them? What is having better strength? What does that give them?
It helps them become a better worker. Uh, maybe even like a better boyfriend or something. Better,
Right.
yeah. Uh,
What would like what would their dream physique like do for them? Like how would it make them feel?
oh, it'd make them way more confident within their own self. Make them see like what they see in the mirror. Uh, oh, I had one more. It just ran away.
That's all good.
Oh, they'll learn nutrition too, even learn how to eat better.
Yeah, so probably would just like feel better.
Yeah, feel better overall.
Yeah, feel better overall. Because see, with that, when you understand that like it's deeper than just the better energy, dream physique, better strength, but it's the things that come from that. You know what I mean? So it's gonna
Yeah,
be like, here, let me do. It's gonna be like the actually becoming a better worker so that they can then make more money. It's becoming a better husband or better boyfriend, maybe like a better because these are like blue collar workers, they're probably older, maybe better influence on their kids, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So the good thing about this, like your offer, right? Your offer, yes, it's like it is the intricate features and everything that you're actually giving people, but it's more than that, right? It's
yeah.
what is like the
It's like
deep rooted things
feeling.
they get. Yeah, exactly, because that's why they ultimately buy, right? Obviously, they need to know what the kind of offer looks like. They need to know that. They need to know what it looks like to work with you. But like the way that you get them to that point in general, where they're actually going to be looking into it, is first getting them hooked on the feelings behind it, right? And that's how you do
Yeah.
it with the content. So, like, why would someone choose you over like a different coach?
Well,
And this is a really hard question to answer for a lot of people.
I've actually, oh, there's this one guy that I see a lot of videos or like reels on.
hmm
He's like a, like he's doing the same thing as you, and he actually made a video talking about handling a subjection. It's like
Really?
since I'm a newer coach and I have a lot more time. I'm not one of those bigger gurus with all of these different coaches. Then I have more time to spend on that client rather than just like giving the bare minimum
Yeah.
because I get to put everything into him, you know?
And also, like, it makes you like have to actually get results.
Yeah, because like say I get one client, I'm not just gonna leave him hanging because
Right.
he's like my main priority.
Right, right, right. Now, what would be like because obviously that's like a good way to like handle objection and everything like that. And that's a good way that like anyone who's starting can do it. What do you think like even when you got more clients and stuff like that, like what separates you from like every other fitness coach out there? What do you think it is?
Oh, could be that been through the struggle and I've been in their shoes, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. Because like you've
So I
done
can
the
like
work.
I can relate a lot more than maybe
100%.
some other people that have had things just handed to them.
Yeah. And even if you don't relate through, um, like maybe some of them do a job that you've never done before, you relate to like you understand the hard work, right? Because
Yeah,
you go to the gym, so you do hard work that way. You've done hockey, so that's hard
yeah,
work that way. You've done like the work, you know what I mean? Like your
yeah. The
actual
blue
job.
collar work as well.
Yep, 100%. So you've done all of it. So that way you truly do understand and they can see that like you've gone through it, so now you can help them through it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what is the main price of your offer?
Oh, I'd say right now maybe 1,500 3 months
1500
for
minutes.
yeah.
Okay. Do you only have a 3 month one?
I think I do have a 6 month one. I'd say probably just double. So
You think you do, or do you have one?
I'm
Like
pretty sure I do have one.
would you offer it?
Yeah.
Okay, 3,006 month. Okay, that's good. I would say honestly, like you don't really need like you can have a 3 month. I would say with fitness coaching, you don't really want one. The reason you don't really want one, right, is because
Hmm.
with that lower price of 1,500, you're going to like if you offer that, it just makes the value seem so low, right? Because like
Yeah.
1,500, that's kind of like expected. 3,000, like that establishes it's a good program, and also in 3 months, like you can't really get that amazing of results in 3 months.
Yeah. So should I say 6 and 12 months then?
I would do a 6 and 12 month. So what you can do is you can have a 3 month at 3,000, or like if you want to go lower, like 2,500, and then you have a 6 month, which is like 5K. The reason you do it
Yeah.
that way, it's and then here, let me get rid of it. That way, when you have a 12 month at 5K, it's it's less like per month if it were to be split out, right? Obviously, you're going to try and get them to pay in full and stuff like that. But like
Yeah.
overall, it's better value for what they're getting, or a better price for what they're getting, because they're getting it for, instead of it should be 6K if it's just doubled. Now that's pushed them like, oh, the 12K is a better deal. They might as well go with that. It also leaves you the ability to upsell in the future. Let's say they do the 6 month, and then you get through the 6 months before they're done. You could say, perfect, like we can renew again, and instead of doing the full 3K, let's just do 2K this time because you're already a client. Then you get that 5K you're looking for anyways, and you increase the
Yeah.
lifetime value of it. What you want to do is increase the lifetime value of each client, right? If you're able to have one client on and they pay you more money, like in total, like it's way easier to do that than to have to continuously get new clients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like getting, let's say you have 10 clients and they're all paying you 3K, like, and then you try and upsell a couple of them, like, and renew, even if you're renewing all of their things for only 1,000, like you just made like 5,000, $10,000 right there, and that's way easier than getting a whole new set of clients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So increasing lifetime value, like as a coach and any info business, the number one thing that you can do to increase the amount of money you make is just by like increasing like the amount of money you charge, right? Or the
Yeah.
lifetime value. Okay, so that's your offer. Right now, you are helping blue collar workers, right? Not just gain 10 to 15 pounds, but you're helping them like through all of the things, right? We really want to focus on, yes, like the offer. Obviously, I know what your offer is, so I know it's like more in depth than that, like for the actual features and everything in it. But this is like what we want to do. And now that we know this stuff, like what the actual outcomes are, that's what you can make content on, okay?
Yeah.
And I would say in your content that you've been through the struggle, because like people do not buy for information. They buy like, or they don't buy because you have the best information. They buy because they believe you can help them through it. They like, know, and trust you, right? Everyone, like,
Yeah.
people say it all the time, but like they like, know, and trust you, and that's why they buy. So that's it. And then like I said, I would get rid of the 3 month. So many people have 3 month for some reason, like beginner coaches. You can't get people great results in 3 months. You charge way too low. So 6 and 12 months is much better. All right, now for the content. For content, what's your main what's your main goal when you're going into it? Do you like are you speaking about the kind of client's pain points? I know you didn't used to really, but now you're kind of doing it more, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. And
Uh,
like what pain points are you targeting?
right now I'm kind of just uh, like if you're having this problem, this is how you solve it, you know?
Sure, sure, sure.
Like
So like how
I think
to's.
right after this, I'm gonna make a like how to fit the gym into your schedule. Because
Okay.
like last night, I just filmed a reel right here and like had better lighting, and I edited it up and put some B-roll or not B-roll, just like put some overlay clips, blah blah blah, just to
Hmm.
keep it engaging. So I'm
For
I'm
sure.
thinking just like post one of those like value driven posts at least like once a day, and then I'll do like more talking head type of stuff, just
Right.
talking about like the struggle or like just like some value or
Hmm.
maybe being like yeah, just pointing out like different pain points. Like we have that whole library. Hey,
That's true. Yeah, that's true. We have your
yeah,
whole
every
library.
every time I go and post a video, I've been going over there and just kind of picking something and making a video.
Good, good, good. Now, are you making sure that you're using that top funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel content?
Yeah, I try. I try to keep it in the back of my head for
Okay,
sure.
perfect. What would you say is like your go-to top funnel? And top of funnel is like the purpose of this is to just build awareness, right? You're not really like teaching, you're not doing anything. You're building awareness, so it's like breaking or building like beliefs, right? So
Yeah,
this could be well, I'll let you say like what are some of the ones that you actually post that you would say are top of funnel, and then we can work on that.
I've been doing like I don't know if this is like a good or a bad thing, but I've been doing like text on screen type of stuff and like
Hmm.
maybe even just like a picture, or, like a video random, like just random video and just like yeah, like kind of pointing out one specific thing that I see a lot of people do and being like,
Sure.
that's that's like why you shouldn't do that, or
Hmm.
this is
Like
what you
what a
should do instead.
give me an example of like what are some of these things?
Yeah, I could try and find one that's on my page.
Sure. Yeah. I can too, actually. I have your Instagram up. Let me look. I can just look at this. My biggest flex is being able to maintain this build while working 10-hour shifts. Yeah, like that.
Or like I got another one like working blue collar means seeing the same dudes everywhere you go, not knowing a single person's name, but there's a lot of that one guys out there, or just like random, or
Sure.
you have 24 hours, say you work 12, sleep 7, that leaves you with 5 hours to yourself. What are you doing with those hours? Or what you do with those hours will determine how you look and feel. Being too tired is all in your head. Be a man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are good examples. Those are good examples. I like that video. I like the one here on your profile. That's my biggest flex is being able to maintain this build while working 10 hours. Like you have like obviously you don't have like a huge amount of followers, but you have enough followers right now where you can
Yeah,
be getting clients through them and you are getting like people who work blue collar through your DMs, correct?
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So,
Like if like when I post those videos, I go through who's like liking them, and then I'll DM them and be like, "Yo, thanks for liking my stuff," blah blah blah, and they'll be like, "All right, yeah, whatever, no
mhm,
problem." And then I'll just like ask them what they think of my page, or like what they think I should be doing different or something, and it just goes along.
okay, good. So what I would do right now is, well, let's go through this. So you have good top funnel right now, so we don't really need to work on that. I would say like you're doing a good job at doing that, where you have that video. I like that video. Least vascular blue collar worker. I'd say maybe you have 12 hours.
Hmm.
That video is really good. The one you have 24 hours in a day, say you sleep 12. That's good. Um, I would post more of like hitting like the one kind of like thing in your offer, right? Because you don't really have that many videos that are on like kind of like actually showing your journey, right? Because that's what's going to get
Yeah.
people to really resonate with you and like get a lot of people in is just simple before and after videos of showing you like maybe you working a job, right? Like working a blue collar job and then like showing your physique. Like if you did a video where it's like you at work and then after at the gym, right?
Oh, I could be like 12 a.m. or not
Right.
12 p.m. versus 8 p.m.
Right. Like that video, it's like a viral-esque video, right? That's going to get a lot of
Yeah,
people in. But the goal of top of funnel isn't necessarily to get in just your ideal client. It's to get in like a wider variety of people, and then your middle
yeah,
funnel is just whatever that's going to make them like that's going to qualify them. That's going to get them to like you. That's what's going to get them to learn. So I would say that I'd say focus on um, work a lot more. Okay, focus on like work and that you have the physique because of that,
yeah.
or physique additional.
So just
Okay.
like kind of try to uh get the point across that, and it's just like hard work.
Yeah, kind of get the point across that like, well, that even though you do hard work, you can still maintain your physique, and
Yeah,
explain that it doesn't take a long time because that's one of your biggest selling points is that it doesn't take a long time.
yeah,
You can do it with it. So I would focus a lot on that. You know what I mean? Because right now
yeah,
like it shows that clear you're getting in how many. Well, we'll go into that in a second, but it shows that you're getting people that are your ideal client. You know what I mean? So now it's just like of like doing like a little bit like more of that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
middle of funnel is going to be like the content that is taking people who are aware of you already and it's moving them through the funnel, right? Moving them through the process. This is going to be like content that's going to resonate with them because they know you. So it's already people who already work blue collar who are trying to get into the gym. This is going to be content that resonates with them, right? So this is going to show the process and kind of like nurture them, right? Slash teach.
yeah,
So there's a lot of different things you can do for this, right? A lot of people will say like it's value, value, value. It's not only value content, right? It's not just teaching. A middle of funnel video could be you on a sales call or on a call with one of your clients and like just showing like just pushing them anything pushing them from just someone who goes to the gym and or just someone who's wanting to go to the gym and like works a blue collar job and pushing them closer and closer to knowing the process that you use to help people and
yeah.
teaching them a bit. That's middle of funnel, right? So right now with your content, let's see what would let me look at yours quick. Explain to me like what pieces of content are you posting that's like middle of funnel?
Uh, I could try and look too.
Yeah, I'm on it right now. But if you know, like on top of your head, ones that you were like, oh, this is good in my opinion.
You could even look at the last one that I just made, kind of like
Okay.
don't start going to the gym if you work long manual labor shifts until you start doing these three things.
Yeah, yeah, like that. That's a good one. That's also kind of top of funnelish, right? Because it's gonna get in a lot of people, but like that shows them kind of your thing, right? And the whole point is that you're doing. It's not just top of funnel. It's like, or it's not just middle funnel. It's like top of funnel, but how can you fit some middle funnel into it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, and then there's another one where I'm just talking about like the zigzag method, which is something that I use like say if I'm like tracking my calories,
mm,
I'll I'll be like in surplus for 5 days out of the week, and on the weekend I'll drop it into a deficit just to really like maintain or not put on too much fat, just to try and yeah, I was just kind of like
yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the process of the whole thing, or like how I do it, I suppose.
yeah. With that, we'll go back into that kind of content thing in a second. How many how many posts are you doing like per week?
I'd say 2 to 3 per day, so times that by 7, so I'd say like 20 maybe,
Okay.
maybe yeah,
Yeah.
20 at most, I think.
Okay. So like 15 to
'Cause I
20.
try to post at least once a day.
Okay, okay. And how many um how many followers are you getting a day?
Uh, last like week, it's been like a steady like 3 or 4 followers a day,
Okay. And how many of
which
those would you say are like qualified followers?
uh almost all of them actually recently.
Really? So
Like I
like 3
I'll
out of the 4?
yeah.
Okay.
Then it's just Oh yeah, I'm kind of like skipping the whole bottom of the funnel thing. I feel
Yeah, we'll go into that in a second. What content is bringing in the most qualified followers? Or like which ones are actually are they following from?
probably the ones where I'm like explaining like how I do what I do, or else like showing off the actual struggle of
Sure,
trying to do a online business and working a blue collar job at the same time.
for sure. And do you think or like do you know that's where they're following from?
Oh, I know.
Like they are, like they said that, or like you
Yeah,
see? Okay.
I've talked to a few different people,
Okay, and
and
explain to me like in a sentence which ones are those?
like what kind of videos?
Yeah, like which videos specifically?
There, I'll look.
Okay.
It's definitely the most. It's the most recent post.
Okay.
Like this one here, it was only real motherfuckers know what I'm about to go or what's about to go down. Which was it was me carrying a roll of paper towel out to the woods because there was no porta potty on the job,
I love
which
it.
is something that can resonate with a lot of the guys that I'm supposed to be working with.
Okay, so
And I also just made a post of this one welder guy. He was talking about how the gym's gay and it's all a bunch of sweaty dudes. So I stitched it and I was like, no, it's personal development. And the only reason you would be wasting your time in the gym is if you're doing things wrong, not taking your diet seriously, or just doing the wrong workouts in general.
for sure. So right now, well, we'll go into this. Qualified followers you're getting a week is about like three to four qualified followers, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. And then like what's your DM process right now? Like how are you reaching out to them right away? How quickly? What's your
I'll
process
see,
look like?
like, I'll post a video and then maybe like an hour later, I'll check what the likes are. And then I'll go through and like click on profiles. And if they look like they could be an ideal client, then I'll text them and be like, thanks for following or thanks for liking, blah, blah, blah. And then go out from there. And then I'll
Okay.
start asking like if they're in the gym, what they're doing, or if they're seeing good progress, and then see how I could help them out from there.
Okay. And how many people are you DMing a day?
I try to DM at least 5 people a day, which it's probably only been like 3 people a day for the past week. I've been slacking.
Okay. Okay. And then are you tracking right now your like conversations? Like are you filling out your pipeline so you know like how many conversations you have going at a time and follows up and everything like that?
I haven't been, no.
Okay. Okay, so like with this, with your like content right now, you're posting content that it is bringing people in, but it's not bringing like enough people, right? You're only
Yeah.
getting like 3 to 4 followers a day. We want to get that up, right? As many as we
Hmm.
possibly can, especially because right now you don't have enough followers where you can focus just on nurturing them, right? Because it
Yeah.
kind of goes like you want to do the same that you want to do both at the same time, but like it's kind of where you go back and forth, right? Like
Yeah.
some of your content is focused a lot on like getting people in, other content is focused on nurturing, right? And you can do both at the same time, but right now we want you to be posting a majority of the content that's really bringing people in, and we know it's working, right? So what I would do is I would
Yeah.
just up the amount of content you're posting in general, right? Up it to like minimum 3 to 5 times a day. Have two of
Yeah.
those be, I'd have one of those be content that's super like just the relatable blue collar videos, right? Because that's going to get them in. One video, like you said, that's the actual like methods you're using, right? Because you said those are also bringing people in as well.
Hmm.
And then I would do for bottom of funnel right now, you don't really have like how many clients do you have currently, or do you not have any currently? Because you like
I don't really
just
have
restarted.
anybody in with a new niche. Like
Right.
I'm
Yep.
still helping out past free clients and
For sure. Okay. So what
yeah.
I would do is I would literally just not do bottom of funnel right now, or do like kind of bottom of funnel, but have it really top of funnel heavy. The reason you want to do that is because like that's gonna get you enough people seeing your stuff, right? Right now nobody knows you exist. Once you're actually getting a lot more people to see your stuff, then you can start incorporating a little more of the middle funnel stuff and have it where you're starting to do YouTube, okay? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you doing any YouTube right now?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. For YouTube, I would say like for sure start that. The reason you want to start that is because once you're starting your top of funnel, or once you start getting more people in, you want them to go from Instagram, and Instagram pushes them to YouTube. Because
Yeah.
YouTube is going to make them actually know what it looks like to work with you. You can do longer videos. They're going to be able to get nurtured by you. So what I want you to do with YouTube is I want you to, at the start, make list of questions and concerns. So what has been like the biggest, what have been like some of the struggles that people are facing when you're in DMs, when you're talking to them? Like, what are the questions they're asking you, and what are the biggest struggles they're facing currently?
It's definitely like a consistency thing and nutrition. Do like they just don't know what to eat overall or like what to cook.
Okay. And then your big thing is time. Is that because
Yeah.
people are saying that a lot?
Uh, just because I know that like
Okay.
when you are working all those long hours, you just get home and you just like don't want to do anything just because you're beat and you don't really have a lot of time before the next day of work.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would then start making YouTube videos on that. I would make YouTube videos literally solving those problems because then what you can do is every time you get people to come in from your top of funnel content, right? Because you're just need to get
Yeah.
more eyeballs right now, then what you can do is you can have the conversation with them and then send them these YouTube videos because these are going to be assets. They're going to build so much trust, and this is what you're
Yeah.
actually going to be able to nurture them with. So I would make YouTube videos on consistency, like how to be consistent. Like what, like this could be the routines that you're gonna do. This could be anything, right? And you want it to focus on here. Let me do this. Um, one belief per video. So this is super important. You want to focus on breaking or building one belief per YouTube video. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be simply just like that. You don't need a lot of time, right? So it could be here. Let me do this. It could be like how many hours are you spending like a day in, or like how long are you spending a day in the gym?
Mm, half an hour to an hour at most, usually.
Right.
Unless there's like people there I'm talking to it. But that doesn't, yeah, that's kind of out of the equation.
Right. So right there you can make videos about that. How like, or how about this too? How many days do you go to the gym?
Uh, 5 to 6 for myself, just because yeah, I feel like I don't know, it's just like a thing in my head where I just feel like I have to.
Yeah. No,
But
and
I
that's
know
fine.
that a lot of people I know that they like don't want to get in the gym. So the most you really need is like 3 days max.
But you
Or
could make a video like on like how you work, like how you balance both 9 to 5, a business, and still get to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. People are gonna
yeah,
be like, "Wow, how?" That's gonna break a belief right there that that they don't have enough time, right?
yeah.
This like young kid that's way younger than I do, or way
Oh,
younger than
and
I
I
am.
don't even have my own. I don't even have my own car either.
Right, right, right.
I could use that even.
Yeah, like you could use that, but like the biggest thing is that you want to take literally the questions that they've had, things they've said on sales calls, all of that, and make it out of that. Right now, you haven't yet had enough calls or anything because you just switched niches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, in your setting, in your DMs, because you're doing all of your DMs right now, right? You don't have a setter or anything yet.
Hmm.
What you want to do is you want to make videos based on the questions they have. You could literally say like what are you having struggles with right now? And if they tell you, be like, perfect, I'm literally gonna make a YouTube video on that to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna make them one trust you so much because no one's ever done that before. Now you're gonna
Yeah.
have
And then
that for
they're
every
gonna
single
go and
person.
watch. They're gonna go and watch that video, and then they're gonna be more likely to come back to me for help next time. And
Yeah,
then
100%, 100%.
yeah.
For consistency, that could also be like the 5 to 6 days a week. 5 to 6. How do you stay consistent in the gym while also balancing like work?
It's just the fact that I know, or I've been uncomfortable in my own body, and I just never want to be back in that spot again, I suppose.
For sure. What do you like? What do you actually do? Like, what's your routine to make sure you have time?
Uh, I don't know. That's a difficult one actually.
Hmm.
Like
Because since
Hmm.
that's
I
difficult
don't know.
for you,
I kind of think once I'm off of work, I just like gym first things first after,
sure,
or I mean like a pre-workout meal and then gym first things first, and then I
sure.
get to go and do the rest of my stuff.
So you've just created a habit.
Yeah, it just becomes a normal part of your life after enough time doing it,
Yeah.
which is something that's like it's hard for people to wrap their heads around that actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, 100%. So with that, like you can make videos on that too, right? How you're going to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, but it could be like how you actually created a habit to go to the gym rather than relying on um
Motivation.
right. Like how to
Yeah.
actually create it because like you can't just rely on motivation stuff like you're at, right? And explaining like the reason that they go to work every day is because they have to be there at the same time because it's their job.
Yeah,
Do the
you
same for
kind
the
of got to
gym,
treat it like work. Yeah.
100%. And then you said nutrition. So like what is your kind of nutrition protocol?
Uh, I just try to keep it like 80, like 80% clean foods and like 20% junk food, which I feel it works the best for me.
And
But
how
I
do
know
you
I might, what was that?
how do you make that work while working a job and everything?
I just try to stay conscious about what I'm putting in my body
Hmm.
rather than say this is a big one actually that I can make a lot of videos on. Like a lot of guys before they go to work, they go to holiday or they go to a gas station, and you know
Hmm.
how there's always those hot snacks out and they just go and grab one of those.
Hmm.
And I could even make this video tomorrow morning just because there's so many different things that you could grab instead. You could like grab like fruit or
Right.
yogurt or you know, and then meal prep too. I could even just start throwing like simple recipes that you can just throw into containers
Right.
and bring them to work with you or heat them up after work.
Yeah, 100%. Because right now, with that, like with no YouTube and with not a lot of middle funnel, there's nothing that separates you from like every other, I guess, like fitness coach out there other than just the fact that you're doing like that it's like blue collar stuff. Now, if you implement YouTube into it, right? YouTube is absolutely huge. Like that's an absolute game changer and like it is like YouTube will single-handedly take someone from like 5K a month. And if you do YouTube 100% correctly, and assuming that you're doing everything else correctly, it could take you up to 30 if you do YouTube correctly. Because
Damn.
the amount of nurturing it allows you to do, the amount of time it allows people to spend with you, like all of that. Right now, it takes on average 7 hours of someone to spend with you for them to 100% trust you, right?
Hmm.
Like that doesn't happen on Reels. That doesn't happen in DMs. That happens from them going and watching YouTube or like them watching your
Yeah,
content over a long period of time. Like,
yeah. Because on Reels, their their uh their attention span is so much lower, and they're not
right,
actually there for value, I suppose,
right, yeah,
rather than if they were on a YouTube video. Hey,
yeah. They're there to chill after work, and you know that,
yeah,
and that's why your videos oh my lord, your videos do so well that are simply just like trendy videos that are mostly blue collar but have to do with the gym a little bit because they're
yeah,
just getting off work. They're watching your videos, they're chilling, they're like, "Oh, that's funny." And then you're popping in their DMs, they're already on the work, they're like, oh, I might as well answer. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So if you're able to then do that and then send them to YouTube, that is going to be huge because that's never happened to them before, right? You're working with a kind of audience that's never even looked into fitness coaching before. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So with that, now that you have kind of some YouTube stuff, that's going to allow you when you're then talking to your leads, you're going to be able to then send it to them. So I'd say like the biggest things right now is content. You gotta up the content, right? You gotta up the content,
yeah,
post more of those like relatable videos because you know with your specific audience that works very well with them, right? As
yeah,
well as getting the YouTube videos out 100% because then once you're in the DMs with them, you'll be able to have something that you can send them to, which is going to be absolutely huge. So that brings us into like calls. I know you literally just switched niches and you've only been doing this for like 2 weeks. How many calls are you booking a week right now?
0.
Right, that's what I thought. So we can just leave these um, at 0. This will be very important in the future, but right now we'll just keep it at 0.
Oh, should I have like a Calendly link in my bio to set up a call?
I would for now. Once you have a YouTube set up, do YouTube instead. Okay.
YouTube in my bio.
Yeah, instead.
All right.
But right now you can do Calendly. Okay, that brings us on to client delivery. Well, actually, let's go to the calls. So right now, with it, right, you're DMing like 5 people a day. We simply just need to get the DMs and the followers up, right? Because if you're getting like 3 to 4 qualified followers weekly, right? We
Mm-hmm.
want to get that up where you're getting like more than 3 to 4 qualified followers daily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that, yes, you're posting like kind of trendy videos, which is getting the right people to view it. It's not personable enough where they're following because of it. So with it, make sure you're putting your face in the video. Make sure that you're having it more personable. Maybe like you could do the same video, but just like show your personality a little bit in it, talk in it, right? Because that's still
Oh,
going to be trendy.
I could even. Oh, I could even just like pull out my phone like mid conversation, just like with a buddy at work, even just like
Right.
show off even the fun sides about
Yeah.
working blue collar, not
Right.
just the sucky parts, I suppose.
Yeah. And it could be like, and then you could have on it, like, let's say you did um, like POV, like me at work, and then after me at the gym. And it's like 2 different people, you know what I mean? And you could show that.
Yeah.
Like that'd be a great video because then they're gonna see the first part and they're gonna be like they're gonna be caught, they're gonna be like, yes, like this is exactly what I'm at work. And then they see your physique after and they
Yeah,
see
and
you at the
and
gym.
then they're gonna see like me at the gym, just like standing there like menacingly when they're
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sitting in their bed eating Cheez-Its or like jorking
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So with that, like obviously you're not getting any calls, but you don't have enough relatability in your content and you don't have enough actual conversations going. Once you get more conversations going where you have like 10 qualified people following you a day. Like 10 qualified people following you a day is more than enough to hit 10K a month. Like that'll
Yeah.
get you to 30K a month. 10 qualified a day. Like that's so many conversations you're going to be doing. Each week, you're going to be having that's 70 new qualified followers
Hmm.
instead of 3 to 4. So it's simply just getting out more content. And that's like the biggest thing with people who are starting. Like it's simply just getting out as much content as you possibly can. But it's
Yeah.
content that they have to actually resonate with you and follow you. But it feels like you figured out kind of the way that's doing that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
right now you're booking
I
zero.
really
Yeah.
think those like fucking like 8 a.m. versus 8 p.m. Those
Hmm.
would go crazy actually if I just like
Yeah.
keep hitting like that same type of delivery.
Yeah.
Or
100%.
like, oh, oh, I just had an idea. Yeah, proceed. I forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah, I just forgot.
Okay. Okay. Since we don't have any people, like you don't have any new clients in this actual one, we're going to we can get rid of clients on delivery right now because I already know this stuff and it doesn't really matter that much. Like it matters, but it doesn't matter until we actually need to get you in clients. So we'll go into this. Um, what metrics are you actually tracking daily or weekly right now? Or are you tracking any?
Like for myself or for like posts and stuff.
Yeah, like do you know how
Or
many posts? Do you know like actually like how many times you're posting a day? Do you know actually how many followers you're getting? How many are qualified? Do you know how many calls you're getting booked? Like it seems like you do, right? Because but the numbers are also small, so it's
yeah,
easy to keep
I
track.
have a little it's like a little mental note in the back of my head. I try to post like what I said, I try to post at least once a day. But I'm usually posting 1 to 3 times a day, I feel.
Okay.
Uh DMing like 1 to 5 a day. Uh
So start tracking.
getting yeah.
The
Would
reason
you I might yeah.
there's a spot in your Notion you can track all of that. And if you want like a different one, I'll literally just make you one. I'll make you one in your
Yeah.
Notion where you can track all that stuff in one spot. I believe there is already actually. But
Yeah, I could even just do it in a notebook if
right.
I really need to. Like just like at the end of the day.
Yeah. But it would be,
I've
it's
also
important that you can look back and you can see previous dates because once you know, like once you're tracking everything, right, which is a huge thing, and tracking is the way that you're able to scale up because then you know what to change. If you know how
yeah.
many things you're posting, if you know how many people you're getting in, if you know all that, then you're going to know what to change. Because right now, with with 30 or with a 3K offer and a 5K offer, you only need like 2 to 3 clients a month to hit 10K. That's nothing.
That's such a crazy thought.
Right, exactly.
I was talking to my sister the other day and I told her what my goal was.
Hmm.
And I told her it was 10K a month and she said be realistic.
Yeah, exactly. But that's because
They
like
they don't understand,
yeah,
I
bro,
guess.
10K a month is literally like the bottom. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get 10K a month in no time. We've only been doing it 2 weeks, and like yes, you're doing it for like a year, but like it's not like you were taking it crazy seriously. Like you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Like I was kind of just like posting videos hoping that one would go viral.
Right, right.
Just
And
kind of hoping and
yeah,
yeah.
you had no real process of like the sales. You had no real process of like stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why we're implementing it. We're only 2 weeks in, bro, and like I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe not this month because you literally like joined, but next month where you can hit 10K next month. You know what I mean?
Easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
exactly. So start tracking because once you track, you're gonna be able to know everything.
Yeah, I've been tracking like insights on Instagram.
Okay,
I've been looking at those too. Like whatever posts are doing well, I just keep on doing a lot of those.
that's good.
Like
That's
I just
good.
look at the top one that got the most traction. I just like repackage it and post it again,
Okay, good. And then
which is
yeah, no, that's good. You should definitely be doing that. What ones have you noticed like are repeatedly doing the best?
it's always the super simple videos, like
Hmm.
the ones that take me like 5 minutes, like the before and after, like
Yeah, yeah,
read
yeah.
things, you know.
Yeah, those are always gonna be really good for getting people in.
And this is something I heard from Alex Hermosi. This might have been something. This might have been what I was trying to say earlier and I forgot, but
Hmm.
he was saying to put stuff out at 60%. Like don't overthink it, you know. So I
Right.
guess that's something I've been trying to do. Like with editing, I just kind
Sure.
of 60% post it and just keep going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The good thing with that is like the whole point of the 60% is so that that leaves you time to then do more
Yeah,
posts. Because
yeah,
right
because
now you
I
just need
tend to,
more.
yeah, I tend to find myself trying to be a perfectionist a
Yeah.
lot, like way too much.
Yeah,
So
100%, bro. I get that. I definitely used to do that too. Like, and now like once you get to a point where you have enough people looking at your stuff, you know what I mean? Like I post I post like once every 2 days now. But it's
yeah,
because like I'm not focused on getting more people in.
you
I'm
just
just
kind of focus
nurturing
on
them. Yeah.
working with who you got.
Yeah, it's like I'm just focused on fulfillment and everything else just does itself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
people like literally reach out asking to book on calls. They watch my
yeah,
YouTube videos so they get nurtured that way. So like I'm posting content, but I know exactly what kind of content to post every single day so that I get like so many qualified followers in. I have
hmm,
conversations going like the entire time. You know what I mean? So like
yeah,
it's not like you're gonna get to the point where it's less about building stuff out and it's more about like, okay, we already have it. Now, like, how can we double that? How can we triple that? You know what I mean?
hmm,
My next question on here is what's your biggest bottleneck to get more sales? We already know that. You need more conversations going. And to do that, you need more followers. Like you need more people actually seeing your content.
yeah,
So eyeballs on you. Because a thousand followers, a thousand followers is enough to hit 10K a month. Like
yeah,
100%. You can have less than 1,000 followers and hit 10K a month. The thing is, right now, you just need more conversations going. So you don't necessarily need to like get a huge amount of more followers, right? You don't need to get like a huge number. I would say like if you get to the point where you're at like 10 followers a day and five of those are qualified, like that's gonna be that's still way more than you have right now. Obviously, you want more than that, but like with that, let's say you book out of those qualified people, even if you book one of those, that's a call every single day. That's 30 calls a month.
yeah,
Like, there's no way you don't hit 10K off 30 qualified calls a month. You know what I mean?
hmm,
Okay, this question, I already know the answer. If you doubled your lead flow tomorrow, could you handle it? Yeah, you could. And then,
easy.
yeah, um, if you had to charge 10 times the amount you're charging right now, $30,000, like, what would you add to make it worth that?
Mm. I'd probably just throw in a lot more like packet or like deals, like what we were talking about, like that one, our last, I think it was like one of our last calls.
Yeah.
What
And
was
like,
it?
what would that be?
Um, yeah, the bonuses,
Yep.
like shortcuts, like cheat sheets, templates, uh, just create like different systems, I guess, for them to really be able to track their own progress. Like
Hmm.
maybe I don't even know. I'd
Yeah.
probably have to ask ChatGPT for
Hmm.
like a simplistic type of
Yeah.
just yeah, you know.
And the reason I ask that is because like a lot of the time when we think about like if we 10x our program, what would we add to make it worth that? A large amount of time you can add that stuff now. Like what's stopping you
Yeah,
from adding cheat sheets and templates now? You know what I mean?
absolutely nothing.
Right. So maybe some of them you're not able to add, right? Because if you're like, oh, if I'm charging 30K, I would like, I'd like fly out to them, I'd help them with stuff, right? But like
Yeah,
with that, make a list, genuinely make a list of like everything that you could do because you can add a lot of that right now. You know what I mean? So like with that, literally the only thing keeping you right now from like that 10K a month at the moment, like you specifically, if you get more eyeballs on your stuff, you're going to hit 10K a month because
yeah,
you have your offer locked in. I know what your offer is. I know it's good, right? You understand your client's pain points. You have a really good price and you're targeting people who actually get it. You're having them see your videos, right? Make YouTube.
and they have money.
Yeah, and they have money. Make YouTube, 100%. You got to make
Yeah,
YouTube videos because that's going to help so much. That's what's going to take them from just liking your videos and just liking because you're another blue collar guy and actually making them resonate with you. Okay,
hmm
as well as actually showing your physique in the videos. Because right now, yeah, of course they're gonna like blue collar videos. Now, if they see your physique too, like they're gonna watch it. So you know that you have a guaranteed hook every video, something blue collar. Show your physique as well, and then push them all into YouTube. Um, because right now you're just simply not booking calls. Like you literally just started, so it makes sense. But like
yeah,
you could be booking calls, right? You could be booking calls right now with 1,000 followers. You just need more conversations a day. So what I would do is I would make sure that like you're reaching out to every single person who follows you like as quick as you possibly can. If
yeah,
anything, like set up
yeah.
ManyChat where that's automated. It'll literally automate message them as soon as they
Hmm
follow.
Yeah,
Um,
actually, I've kind of been doing a lot of that. Like
mm,
pretty much everybody that follows me. If it's not somebody like from my town that I know wouldn't be interested or is just kind of like following just to watch,
mhm,
then I'll throw them a DM, and a lot of them actually will be like, is this AI or is this automated? And I'm like,
mm,
no, I actually don't have any automation set up right now.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, you're just like,
So
nah, I was literally just on my phone. Yeah,
yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, I would say like make sure you do that because it's just eyeballs right now. Like in the future, getting past 10K is going to be like once you have everything situated, once you have enough people viewing your stuff, like enough where you can then book calls, it's just doing more. Right now, it's simply
yeah,
just we figured out what you actually need to do. It's just getting out the content. So with that, right now, you're posting how many videos a day? Let's see here.
like you said, I should do 3 to 5. Hey,
Yeah, and how many are you posting right now? I don't think it's
like 1 to 3.
okay. 1 to 3. Yeah, with 1 to 3 videos a day, right? And you're getting how many people in? You're getting like, let's see, followers per day, 3 to 4 followers a day, right?
Yeah,
With that, if you bump that up, right, like doubled it, where you're getting like 6 to 10 followers a day, right? Aiming for that 10 because you're going to be posting content that is attracting better followers with what we talked about. Like you're probably going to get 10 to 15 followers a day. You know what I mean? At 10 to 15 followers a day, if you're at the same thing where like a majority of those are qualified, you're going to be having 15 conversations a day. If you can't book a call on 15 conversations a day, like then we can go into the sales, but you're going to be able to.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's literally just doubling your content right now. We already know what content to post and then getting the conversations in because like I know that you can close calls. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
like in the
Yeah,
past you
I was actually really really close one time with
yeah,
one of the hockey
right.
guys, but then it was really just the fact that he had zero money at
Right.
all.
Yeah, you're dealing with people with absolutely zero money. And we've done um like practice calls and everything like that. We've gone through the process. We'll go through it more in depth.
Hmm
Once you actually get more calls in, obviously we'll go through that like quite a more in depth. But right now, like it's just getting more people in. You're bound to book calls. So let's say this, like if you double it, right? Because right now you're getting zero calls in, probably because you've only been doing it for like less than 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
once we get this where you're getting more views, right? Where you're getting 10 to 15 followers a day, even if only 5 of those actually respond to you, right? Like 30% respond to you, and they're following you, so they're going like around 30% probably gonna respond. Even if it's 25%, that's still like 5 people responding. Out of those 5 people responding, like you're gonna be able to book calls. And if you don't book them then, you're gonna send them to YouTube. Eventually, you're gonna book. So the numbers are the same, right? So if you're booking a
Yeah.
call every single day, here, let's do this. If you're booking a call every day, that's 7 a week. And if you have a decent closing rate at like 50%, right? Or let's say, bro, even if you had a 30% closing rate, okay? And let's move this to a month. 7, 7 a week. So that brings you to 28 with 30% closing rate. That would leave you at, what would that leave you at? 28 calls booked. Like we could literally go less, bro. You could do 10 calls booked. 10 calls booked. That's one call every 3 days. With a 30% closing rate, you're already at 15K a month. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah. Like if you're closing on your 5K, if you're closing on your 3K offer, you're already at 9K a month. You know what I mean? Bump that up where you're booking 12 calls, and then you're back up to, with a 30% closing rate, you're hitting either 15 or 20K a month. You know what I mean?
Damn, yeah, I was really overcomplicating everything
Yeah. Because right now it's just
all in
getting
my own
more
head.
eyeballs on. Getting more eyeballs on, 100%.
Yeah.
And getting the YouTube. That's going to nurture the people, so you're actually going to be doing it, or you're going to be getting them in. Oh, my camera just like messed up. So right now, that's literally the only thing. Like you're at the point where I know you have the knowledge, you have the followers, right? You have just under 1,000 followers, which is enough to get 4 people a month to do coaching out of 1,000. You're just not getting enough eyeballs on you, right? Nobody knows you exist.
Yeah.
Double, if not triple the content, you're going to get to the point where you're able to book one call every 3 days, right? And these are already people who they always have money. Every blue collar worker is going to have like $3,000 or $5,000, and if they don't, they're going to be able to work and make that money quickly.
Yeah. And
You know what I
I
mean?
could then, and if they don't have it, like what we're doing here,
Yeah, you
like
can. They're
payment
just payment
plans.
plans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, about that. Do you? I never got that payment through
Oh,
yesterday.
oh, that's good. We can just do it after
Or
this. Like figure it out
all
after
right.
this. But yeah, like that's it, man. Like you're literally like that's it. In 1 hour, we just built you the full like 10K a month, bro. You're gonna be at 20K a month. Let's do this. You're gonna be at 20K a month after this. You're gonna be at 200K a year.
Damn, that's such a crazy thought.
But like right now,
That is insane.
before, right? 2 weeks ago, you came to me and like you were coaching for an entire year and none of
Yeah.
this was done. In just 2 weeks, we've already built out your complete offer. We've done your full content strategy, the full sales, the full DM walkthrough, everything. And we have you set up where, like, I would not be surprised genuinely if in like 30 to 60 days from now, you're at 10K a month.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because we built everything out. So that's pretty much it, man. You know what to focus on. You got to get to YouTube. You got to get more content out. I know that your sales process is locked in, and if it's not, then we'll fix that then. But you just need to get more eyeballs on you. And then with your actual offer, the cheat sheet and the templates, upgrade those, right? Whatever you can do. Also, this is literally in your Notion, so you can come in and you can look at this. You
Yeah.
can come in and look at it right now. But that's it, man. And that's basically it for the whole thing. If you do all this,
Sweet.
you're gonna hit 10K, 20K before you know
Damn. Oh, look at this.
it.
Hold on.
Bro, that literally took an hour to turn on. That's crazy.
That is insane.
That's crazy, bro. This computer took an hour. You can buy a new one after you sign your first client. How would you say, like, how would you say, like, how educated do you think you are now compared to 2 weeks ago?
Probably 5 times more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's been a short
I
time.
have just a way better understanding of what I really need to focus on
100%. And that's the
and
whole
what's
point.
gonna actually drive eye or get eyes onto me, I guess.
100%. And the craziest part and the best thing about like coaching is that it's different for everyone, right? So like you, I'm able to come in and do this with you, right? Obviously, I'm doing this with like every client. But it's crazy how like you have to focus on something different than other people, and they have to focus on something different
Yeah.
than other people. And that's like why like coaching is so important. That's why with you too, with your clients, the information is out there. It's not about the information. And I give out so much information. People could hit people could hit 5 to 10K, probably 30K a month with my content, but it's gonna take longer because it's not like one-on-one, right? It's
Yeah.
not specialized to their specific scenario, and that's like
Yeah,
ultimately the point of
when
coaching.
there's one-on-one, there's a lot more accountability,
Oh yeah.
and the fact that I'm paying you means that I guess I just have to put in the work to make that money back.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
So
Yeah.
so it's kind of like I don't even have a choice, really.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're like he's making me make money. And that's the thing too, bro. Like also like, oh, have you been making sure you're answering the group chat? Because if you notice, like literally the past 3 days, I've been putting in qualified leads for you guys like every single day in the group chat.
Yeah, I was too slow that last one
Yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah. Bro, I'm trying to put in like literally every single person that I have. I'm trying to put in like at least one qualified lead a day, so you just guys get free leads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've pre-qualifying them in the comments, or I'm pre-qualifying them on my DMs and everything. I'm just sending it to you for free. Well, that's sick, bro.
Yeah,
We just went
that
through.
last guy never gave me a follow back, so I couldn't text him.
Oh, well, just let me know, then I can tell him too.
I bet.
I can tell him too.
I don't remember what his name was. I could go check, or
Mm,
you could go check after.
yeah, 100%. Bro, that's sick. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after this call to implement?
I'm gonna go hit the gym, just film a few sets,
Yes,
and
sir.
probably like I'm gonna make like maybe 10 just like before and after
Yeah.
simple like transformation videos, and I'm gonna go and schedule them out throughout the week,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely do that. And definitely make sure
and then
that
I'll
you're hitting those like big outcomes that you talked about. Because you
yeah,
could show
and then
before you went to the gym.
yeah, and then I might even make one of those YouTube videos today. I might like say make a like Google like a Google Doc video, even just talking about it, like what you're doing here, kind of.
hmm And with it, like with fitness coaching, like you're not working with such like a complicated market, right? The information
Hmm.
isn't as complicated. You can literally just have a video where all you're doing is sitting in front of the camera in the gym with your phone and talking.
Yeah,
Like it can be that. Because like as long as like the thumbnail and long as the title is good, like if people get it, or you can literally send it to people, you know what I mean? Like if they have those
yeah,
questions, like you're good. Like you're going to those are going to resonate with people so well because people don't want to get off work and have to watch like a Google Doc video like this. This is going to
yeah,
be like you don't need this for fitness coaching. I mean, you probably like you could, but like most likely blue collar workers, like they don't they don't want to sit down and have to look at a Google oh my Lord, a Google Doc. So like just having a video of you talking is going to be so good. Like you can literally just talk.
yeah. Even just like right here.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah, perfect, man. All right, bro,
Sweet.
you're gonna hit 20K, 10 to 20K before you know it. Most guys are on track who joined last month to hit 20K or to hit like 10, 15, 20K either this month or next month. So you will too.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. Heck
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
dude.
But it's because like I mean, some of them were never even coaching. You were already coaching, bro. Some of these guys are never even been coaching before, like Chase.
Hmm.
Six. He had people reaching out to him for coaching in the first week, bro.
Damn.
Yes, sir. We'll get you that too. We'll get you that too. All right, bro. Well, that's pretty much it for this call. I hope you learned a lot.
I did.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
Yes, sir. Later, later.
Later.
If you learned absolutely anything from this video, I want you to comment down below. Tell me what the most valuable piece you did. If you want one-on-one help actually doing this with your business too, starting or scaling your business to multiple $100,000 a year with fitness coaching, what I want you to do is either click the first link down below and book a call with me, or DM me Scale on Instagram. We'll have a conversation, we'll book a call together, and we'll make it happen.